Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Main Event, and you join me live here in the SNME Arena, and we are still recovering from SNME Redemption, where all hell broke loose. Yes, we got a jam-packed crowd here in Pittsburgh, and business has just picked up as General Manager Stone Cold Steve Austin kicks off Saturday Night Main Event. And while Austin was in a foul mood at SNME Redemption, he is sick and tired of SNME management undermining him. And that was made apparent when Shane McMahon overruled Stone Cold Steve Austin's decision to ignore the Wyatt family. And Shane McMahon gave the Wyatt family what they wanted going into the Royal Rumble. So Austin was hacked off about that. Then John Cena decided to kick off with Austin, and well, we all know what happened next. John Cena was stunned by Stone Cold and fired at Redemption. So what does the Rattlesnake have to say tonight? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new SNME World Heavyweight Champion, and his name is Daniel Bryan. But the big announcement is that we will have a brand new #1 contender, with Stone Cold Steve Austin keeping an eye on the entire SNME roster. Now, if I take you back to Redemption, we had a huge debut. Samoa Joe made his debut, and yes, Samoa Joe is going to be involved tonight in a Royal Rumble qualifying match, much like the man that he destroyed at Redemption in Bo Dallas. What an impact Joe made at Redemption. But yes, it is Bo Dallas who is going to kick things off in the very first Royal Rumble qualifying match. And we have two for you tonight. And will Bo Dallas fare much better than he did at Redemption when he encountered the Samoan submission machine in Samoa Joe? I bet he hopes he does, because quite frankly, he's not really inspiring many. Well, at Redemption he did, but then he took it all away by berating the SNME universe. And once again, if you do that, if you disrespect the SNME universe, sometimes, or most of the time, it's going to come back and bite you on the arse. And that's exactly what it did to Bo Dallas at Redemption. But he's got a chance for some sort of redemption here tonight, because he could be involved in the Royal Rumble. So, who is Bo Dallas's opponent in this first Royal Rumble qualifying match? Oh my. Wow, well, we talk about returns, and it is the man that defies gravity, Neville, returning to SNME. And we all know what a phenomenal athlete Adrian Neville is. And Bo, it doesn't get much easier for you. And Neville looks better than ever. And he looks 100% focused at the task in hand. And it is great to see Neville back here in an SNME ring. crowd on their feet. It is electric inside the SNME arena. Both superstars good to go. High stakes as the referee signals for the bell to get this match underway. And oh, Adrian Neville with a big kick to the gut. And then a European uppercut forcing Bo Dallas and catching Bo Dallas off guard. Quick kicks to the midsection. And Bo's still got to be sore from the arse whooping that he received from Samoa Joe. Oh, look at that. I don't think there's anybody on the SNME roster who has the athleticism of Adrian Neville as Neville ducks underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Here comes Bo Dallas. Beautiful move. Takes Bo Dallas down early. Uh-oh. Whoa! What a move. Pinfall. Referee. 1, 2. Oh, just one. Just one. Bo Dallas really struggling to come to terms with the unorthodox approach that Adrian Neville brings to the ring, as here comes Neville again. Oh! Bo Dallas this time catching Neville out. Stop posing, Bo. Focus on the match. And again, Bo Dallas, a diamond cutter from Neville. And if you don't keep your eye on Neville, he's going to catch you out. And look at this, he's already on the top rope. Incoming! Oh, a Hurricane Rana pinfall. 1, 2. Oh! And Bo Dallas barely escapes that. And it serves Bo right. He had an opportunity to take there, and instead he posed and taunted to the SNME universe. Stupidity from Bo Dallas, as Adrian Neville does not let up. Look out! Goodness me! Neville is making easy work of Bo Dallas in his return to main event. And uh-oh, are we going to see him fly? A red arrow! Pinfall! 1, 2, 3. This one is over. And Neville is the first man to qualify for the Royal Rumble. Look at this. What an impressive return from Adrian Neville. It was full throttle from the offset, and Bo Dallas simply couldn't adjust. Look at that. Unbelievable. And this was an early pinfall. But Bo, he had an opportunity, but again he got distracted. And he got caught out here with the Hurricane Rana. That was a 2 count. But let's take a look. Let's take in this red arrow. Let's slow it down, because look at that. What a move. And that was all she wrote. Fantastic return for Adrian Neville. He gets the big prize. He's involved in the Royal Rumble. And the crowd are loving it here at main event. Welcome back, Adrian Neville. And the crowd appreciating exactly what Neville brings to the table here at main event. But you've been asking about it. SNME Inferno. When does it come? When does it happen? Well, it happens next week. And we have a huge match for our first episode of SNME Inferno, when the Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus, defends his IC title against the former champion and returning to action, the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Yes, that happens next week in the debut episode of SNME Inferno. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, the Ayatollah of rock and roller, the man of 1,004 holds. Yep, Y2J, Chris Jericho, is about to light up the SNME universe. Well, he's making us wait. Oh, there he is. Well, maybe his sparkly jacket malfunctioned there for a second. But yes, Chris Jericho is in the building. And Chris Jericho was unsuccessful at SNME Redemption when he made the return, the shocking return. It's all about returns at the moment here in SNME. And he took on Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship, but he came up short. Now Jericho tonight is looking towards the Royal Rumble. He's looking at a bigger prize than the Intercontinental Championship. And will he qualify? Well, Jericho is going up against that Samoan submission machine in Samoa Joe. So this will be no easy task for Y2J. But will the wily veteran be able to topple the bulldozer that is Samoa Joe? Jericho looks as confident as ever. But quite frankly, I would not want to face this man. He came out with a purpose at Redemption. He was on the warpath. And he only had one thing on his mind. And that was to take out whoever got in his way. And it just so happened to be Bo Dallas last night. And here tonight, he gets an opportunity to enter the Royal Rumble. And it is Chris Jericho who stands in his way. So, will Joe kill the second man that he has run into, or will Chris Jericho find a way to dodge a bullet and topple Joe and give him his first defeat in his first proper matchup here at SNME? Interesting scenario, and the stakes are high. Crowd on their feet, they're ready to see Samoa Joe in action. And what a matchup this is. As the referee signals for the bell, this matchup, the second Royal Rumble qualifier, is underway as Joe comes straight in with those boxing-like fists. Jericho tried to get one back, but didn't work, knee to the gut, and now Joe going back to the jabs, but Jericho fights back again. Jericho is not going to run, and he's not going to hide. Oh, big knee to the face from Samoa Joe, and again another jab. Oh, went for another one. Joe almost having some boxing practice out there at the moment. Replies with a forearm to Chris Jericho, and this time he ties up with Jericho, takes him down to the mat. Kick to the back. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, goodness me. Well, that will take your breath away, that's for sure, as Joe once again ties up with Jericho and this time brings him to the corner and begins to unload with even more bigger, more powerful punches. But Jericho fights back, and look at Jericho, the marks on his face already telling the tale of the opening of this matchup as Joe comes with a big boot to the face. Is Joe in control? Pinfall one. Just a one count. And the crowd, although Jericho returned to cheers at Redemption, the crowd firmly behind Samoa Joe here tonight. And I wonder if that'll have any sort of impact on Chris Jericho, because I think he believes that the fans should be behind him here at Main Event since he made his return. A nice invert and atomic drop from Samoa Joe, but Jericho managing to battle back. And whereas we saw Neville so dominant in the first matchup here tonight, this is completely different. Very evenly matched so far. Although maybe Joe having a little bit more of the offense. Ducked underneath, smart move, and again, quick jab. Catches Jericho off guard, and oh my God. Whoa! What a suplex from Samoa Joe. And he's lining it up. And a big belly to belly. We talk about when Brock Lesnar's around, superstars being taken to Suplex City, but Joe is giving Jericho a taste of that, and again Jericho's face. You can see the red marks from those boxing-like jabs of Samoa Joe, but a good reversal from Y2J. Here he comes. Oh, a splash and a pinfall. Referee, one. Just one now for Joe. Great stuff here. Jericho now trying to slow the pace down. Veteran-like maneuver, but can he keep down the powerful Samoa Joe? Joe managing to force his way back up to his feet. Shoulder to the gut, and another one that relinquishes the hold of Chris Jericho, and again back to the jabs, and they are doing the damage at the moment. Jericho fights back, forearm to the face, tries to send Samoa Joe off the ropes, but it was reversed. The crowd on their feet, they're loving it. Oh, reversal. Jericho having to go kind of defense to force the offense, and Jericho looking to fly again, and this time a double axe handle. Takes down Joe. The trouble is, Jericho has speed, even at his age, but Joe, you'd think, would be a slightly slower individual with his size, but that is not the case. Joe can move around the ring as good as the best of them. As Joe is bringing Y2J over to face the fans, and oh, big slap to the chest, and oh my God, what are we going to see? Joe! Oh! Good God! Samoa Joe flying through the middle rope and taking out Jericho. And that is like a bomber coming towards you and exploding. And that has really knocked the stuffing out of Chris Jericho. And it allows Joe to just, gingerly take his time to get back in the ring. And Jericho only just coming around now. Jericho turns around. Only to meet, he was going to meet a knee, but a smart move. Big bulldog from Y2J. What a great move. Jericho picks him up. Wow. Listen to the crowd. Jericho sucks. And then another bulldog from Y2J, but the crowd have seemingly turned on Chris Jericho here tonight, but it's not going to matter. Lion Salt. Joe could be defeated. 1, 2, no! Chris Jericho coming so close to giving Samoa Joe a defeat in his debut here and knocking him out of the Royal Rumble. What a slap, how insulting from Y2J. Elbow to the back of the head from Chris Jericho. Now looking for a suplex. He's got him up. Wow, that was amazing strength from Jericho. But oh, really? What an obnoxious cover. 1. Joe just pushes his foot off. You can see though, this is taking its toll on Jericho. He's exhausted. He already had that huge match with Sheamus at Redemption. Now having to put it all on the line against Samoa Joe as well. Forcing Joe back. Jericho with the advantage so far. Oh, he's running up for the choo-choo train. And it delivers. And now sends Samoa Joe off the ropes. Ducks underneath. And takes down Samoa Joe, but again drops to one knee. Exhaustion kicking in for Jericho. Jericho trying to catch his breath and kind of toying with Samoa Joe at the moment. Picks up Joe. Joe in trouble. Reversal from Joe. When you think Joe is out of it, he powers out of it. Samoa drop. And now Joe picks up Jericho. Oh my God. Look out. Oh, what a suplex. He nearly sent Jericho flying out of the ring with that one. A T-bone-like suplex, and now sends Jericho to the corner. What's Joe looking for now? Lines it up. Oh my. Oh! Surely we are moments away from seeing Y2J being defeated for the second time, for the second week in a row. Oh, wow. Oh, what a reversal. Oh, my God. He hung Joe out to dry with that DDT, and I thought he should have gone for a pin. But Jericho's not letting up. Oh, my God. What is Jericho looking to do here as he goes to the top rope, taking a big risk? Is Jericho. again, Jericho reaching into that 1004 holds and finding the goods. And at the moment, he's looking like he's going to topple the Samoan submission machine. Jericho again applying pressure, not letting up on Samoa Joe. And that is the bonus that Jericho has. He is a wily ring veteran. He knows how to slow his opponents down. Oh, but Joe, again, brute force, brute power. Big punches again. Forces Jericho back, sends him off the ropes, and a big power slam. Jericho being brought to his feet. The jabs again, and look at the damage that they do. They just rock Jericho each and every time. And a code breaker! Where did that come from? Jericho goes for the pin. This one is over. 1, 2, no! 2 3/4, and Jericho arguing with the referee. Jericho so close to putting Samoa Joe away. Again, looks for another pin. Beautiful bridge. 1, 2, and Joe again. Shoulder up. What is it gonna take to put away Samoa Joe in this match tonight? Who is gonna be in the Royal Rumble match? Jericho unloading chops, punches. He's throwing the kitchen sink at Joe. And it's having an effect. Oh no. I thought it was. But Joe now on the offense. Look out! What a move from Samoa Joe. Just when you thought he was down and out, he almost squashed Chris Jericho, and now picks up Jericho again. Look at this. Death Valley driver. And Joe stares down like he knows he's got Chris Jericho right where he wants him. Forces him back again with a jab to the face. Reversal from Jericho. Oh, and then an enziguri. Was Jericho playing possum? Maybe the crowd watching on. Who's going to win this one? Spins him around. Oh, look out. Jericho over the top. Walls of Jericho applied. Will Samoa Joe be forced to tap out here on Main Event? The question is being asked. Joe has nowhere to go. What is Samoa Joe gonna do? Oh, he powers out of it. And then waits. Joe, here comes Jericho, spins him around. Boom, look at this. Oh my God. What on earth is going on? Suplexes galore. And then dumps Jericho one more time. Pinfall. 1, 2, no. What an effort from both men. They know the prize is huge. A chance to be in the Royal Rumble, then to headline SNME WrestleMania. There it is. The choke. Joe's got it locked in. Jericho fighting. Jericho struggling. But can he escape? Referee asking the question. What has Jericho got left? Oh, a headbutt. What a move. Jericho escaped, and then another big enziguri. And now Y2J looking for the code breaker. Is he going to break Joe's code? No, he missed it. Samoa Joe waits. Oh, my. Boom. What a flurry. And Samoa Joe says that's it. He's had enough. No more. Joe brings Jericho, who is out on his feet. And uh-oh, we saw this at Redemption. Muscle Buster. Pinfall from Joe. 1, 2, 3. Samoa Joe victorious. You see the replay right here. Samoa Joe going for the rear naked choke. Had it in the middle of the ring. Jericho, headbutt, fighting out of it, but then This was it. Slow it down. Look at the impact of this muscle buster dropping Jericho right on the back of his head. And once that nailed Jericho, that was good night. As Samoa Joe advances to the Royal Rumble. And who can stop Samoa Joe? What a night it's been here at Saturday Night Main Event. A week after Redemption. And yes, this is SNME signing out.